Hi there, young explorers! Have you ever wondered where rain comes from? Or why puddles disappear after a sunny day? Well, today we're going on an amazing adventure to learn about the water cycle. Are you ready to discover the magical journey of water? Let's dive in and make a splash with knowledge. The water cycle is like a never ending merry-go-round for water. It's how water moves around our planet, changing from one form to another. Let's start our journey at the ocean, where most of Earth's water is found. Imagine you're a tiny water droplet floating in the vast blue sea. The sun shines down on you, warming you up. As you get warmer, you start to feel lighter and lighter. Suddenly, you're floating up into the air. This process is called evaporation. Water turns from a liquid into a gas called water vapor. You're now invisible, floating up higher and higher into the sky. As you rise, you meet other water vapor friends. Together, you form a fluffy white cloud. This is called condensation, where water vapor turns back into tiny water droplets. The wind pushes your cloud over the land. As you travel, your cloud gets bigger and heavier. Soon, you're too heavy to stay in the air. You start falling back to Earth as rain, snow, or hail. This is called precipitation. Some of your water droplet friends land in rivers and streams. Others soak into the ground, becoming groundwater. Plants drink up some of the water through their roots. Animals and people use water too. But don't worry, the journey isn't over. The water that's soaked into the ground slowly moves back to rivers and oceans. This is called runoff, and the cycle begins all over again. Let's recap the main steps of the water cycle. First, evaporation. Water turns into vapor and rises into the air. Next, condensation. Water vapor forms clouds. Then, precipitation. Water falls back to Earth as rain, snow, or hail. Finally, collection. Water gathers in oceans, lakes, and underground. The water cycle is always happening all around us. It's why we have fresh water to drink and use every day. Without the water cycle, life on Earth wouldn't be possible. Did you know? Approximately 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by water. About 97% of this water is salt water found in oceans. Only about 3% of Earth's water is fresh water. Of the fresh water, approximately 68.7% is locked in ice caps and glaciers. Only about 30.1% of fresh water is found underground in aquifers. The remaining 1.2% of fresh water is found in rivers, lakes, and reservoirs. Therefore, only about 0.007% of the total water on Earth is accessible and drinkable for human use. Water scarcity affects many regions, highlighting the importance of conservation. Sustainable management of water resources is essential for future generations. Young explorers, please don't waste water. Isn't it amazing how water keeps moving and changing? Now let's play a fun game. Can you spot signs of the water cycle in your everyday life? Look for puddles after rain or steam rising from a hot cup of cocoa. These are all part of the wonderful water cycle. Well, young explorers, we've come to the end of our watery adventure. We hope you enjoyed learning about the incredible journey of water. Remember, every drop of water you see has been on an amazing trip around our planet. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with your friends who love learning too. And tell us in the comments, what's your favorite part of the water cycle? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in our next exciting video. Stay curious and keep exploring the world around you.